Wait a minute, how are people like this, and this achieving fire? What exactly are they doing? Hey everyone, I'm going to dive straight into this video, which will be broken down into several parts as you can see on the screen right now. Feel free to skip to the part that you want to see the most. Let's get started. So the FIRE movement, or Financial Independence Retire Early movement, is a growing trend among people who want to achieve financial freedom and live life on their own terms. At its core, FIRE is a philosophy centered around the idea of saving and investing a significant portion of your income, and also living frugally and avoiding debt in order to reach financial independence as early as possible. The goal of FIRE is to have enough passive income from investments and savings to cover your living expenses, so you can retire from traditional employment and pursue your passions and interests. Not everyone wants to hop onto this trend for many reasons, but for people who do, it's all about choosing to work because you want to and not because you have to. Early retirement also gives you the opportunity to spend more time with your family, travel, pursue hobbies, basically do whatever you want whenever you want. So if you want to find out exactly how much you need to save in order to achieve FIRE, this is a little guide to help you. Now obviously it won't be 100% accurate, but it'll give you a rough estimate on the numbers. So firstly, you're going to calculate your average monthly expenses. Then multiply the monthly expenses by 12 to get your annual expenses. Then multiply the annual expenses by 25 to determine the amount you need to save for financial independence, or otherwise known as your FIRE number. Now, while you're doing these steps, take into account any expected sources of passive income that you have already, such as rental properties or dividend-paying stocks or any other investments like that pay you a steady income. Tracking your spending is one of the most important ways in achieving financial independence. By keeping track of every penny you spend, you'll gain a deeper understanding of where your money is going and what expenses you can cut. Knowing where your money is going will help you create a budget that is realistic and achievable. You can see exactly where you can reduce your spending and make informed decisions about how to allocate your money towards your financial goals. Tracking your spending is also a great way to hold yourself accountable. When you see how much you're spending on non-essentials, it can be a powerful motivator to cut back and put the money towards your savings and investments. In short, tracking your spending is a crucial first step in achieving FIRE. So start by keeping track of your expenses today and take control of your finances. Creating a budget is a key part of the FIRE journey. A budget allows you to get a clear picture of your income and expenses and make sure your money is working towards your financial goals. The first step in creating a budget is to gather all your financial information. So this would be your income, bills, monthly expenses, then subtract your expenses from your income to see how much money you have left over. Next, prioritize your expenses into needs, wants, and savings. Make sure you're covering all the essentials expenses first, such as housing, food, and transportation. Then, allocate your remaining money towards wants and savings. It's important to be realistic and flexible when creating a budget. Don't set yourself up for failure by making a budget that is too strict. Instead, make room for unexpected expenses and allow for some wiggle room in your budget. Remember, the goal of a budget is to give you control over your finances and help you achieve these goals. So take the time to create a budget that works for you and remember to stick to it. Many YouTubers who claim to have achieved FIRE say that they have invested in index funds. An index fund is a type of investment fund that tracks the performance of a specific market index, such as the S&P 500. By investing in an index fund, you are essentially investing in a diversified portfolio of stocks that mirror the index it is tracking. Now, what are the benefits of investing in index funds? One of the biggest advantages is that they provide instant diversification. Instead of buying individual stocks, which can be risky and time-consuming, investing in an index fund allows you to spread your investments across a range of companies and sectors. This diversification helps reduce the risk of your portfolio, as any losses from individual stocks can be offset by gains from others. Another benefit of index funds is that they tend to have low fees. Since index funds simply track an index, they require less management than actively managed funds, which can result in lower fees for investors. This means that more of your money can be put towards your investments and less towards fees. To get started investing in index funds, the first step is to choose a brokerage platform that offers them. There are many popular brokerage platforms such as Fidelity, Vanguard, and Charles Schwab, which offers a range of index funds to choose from. Once you have chosen a platform, the next step is to decide which index fund to invest in. As I mentioned earlier, there are index funds that track specific indexes such as the S&P 500 or the Nasdaq. It's important to do your research and choose an index fund that aligns with your investment goals and risk tolerance. After you've chosen your index fund, you'll need to set up an account with your chosen brokerage platform and transfer money into it. From there, you can buy shares of the index fund just like you would buy shares of any other stock. It's important to remember that investing in index fund is a long-term strategy. While there may be short-term fluctuations in the market, over the long term, index funds tend to provide solid returns. It's also important to regularly monitor your investments and adjust your portfolio as needed to ensure that it continues to align with your investment goals. There are many common expenses that can be reduced or eliminated entirely to free up more money for savings. One of the biggest expenses for many people is housing. Consider downsizing to a smaller home or apartment if you can, or look for ways you can reduce your monthly housing costs, such as renegotiating your rent or mortgage. Food is also a major expense that can be reduced by cooking at home, bringing your lunch to work, and avoiding eating out. Entertainment and transportation costs can also be trimmed by finding free and low-cost activities. Also, consider carpooling or using public transport. Another common expense is subscription services such as streaming platforms and monthly boxes. Consider canceling or reducing these subscriptions to free up more money for savings. By finding ways to reduce your expenses, you'll be able to reach financial independence much faster. Everyone has different ideas on what the best way to make passive income is. After I watched a few videos on YouTube about people who have achieved FIRE, I noticed a lot of them had a few income streams in common. A lot of these YouTubers invested in real estate to earn rental income. The properties can provide you with a steady stream of passive income as long as you have good tenants. Even if you have a spare room in your house, you can always try to rent it out to earn a little extra money. You can also consider investing in real estate investment trust or REITs to receive passive income from a portfolio of properties. Dividend income is also a good option. Investing in dividend-paying stocks or mutual funds can provide you with a steady stream of income from dividends. Be sure to consider the stability and growth of the company when selecting stocks to invest in. Investing in high-yield savings accounts, bonds, or certificates of deposit can provide you with passive income from interest. Consider investing in a mix of short-term and long-term instruments to balance the risk and reward of your investment. Starting a business that can operate without you can provide you with passive income over time. Consider starting an online business such as a blog or e-commerce store, or investing in an established business that operates passively. Digital products are also another good idea. Creating digital products such as ebooks, courses, or software can provide you with passive income once they're created. You can sell these products online, and with the right marketing, they can provide you with a steady stream of income. Royalties are another good option. They are payments made to individuals for the use of their intellectual property, such as a book, song, or invention. If you have the skills or knowledge to create something that others will pay for, consider creating a product and receiving passive income from royalties. A lot of people on YouTube who claim to have achieved FIRE often advertise some sort of course that they have made using their own knowledge and expertise, which is an excellent way to make passive income. I've covered a lot in this video about the FIRE movement and how to achieve financial independence and retire early. By now you should have a good understanding of what FIRE is, why it's important, and how to get started on your own journey. Here are a few final thoughts of encouragement for you as you work towards your financial goals. Start small. Don't get overwhelmed by the big picture. Start by tracking your spending, cutting unnecessary expenses, and investing small amounts. Every bit counts. Be patient. FIRE is a long-term goal that requires patience and perseverance. Don't get discouraged if you don't see immediate results. Stay on course and you'll see progress over time. Celebrate your successes. Along the way, celebrate your successes no matter how small. Achieving financial independence is a big accomplishment, and it's important to acknowledge and celebrate your progress. Also, make sure to stay informed about the latest developments in the FIRE movement and continue to educate yourself about personal finance and investing. Finally, remember that you are not alone. There is a growing community of FIRE enthusiasts who are all working towards the similar goals. Seek out support and inspiration from others who are on the same path. With hard work, dedication, and a little bit of luck, you too can achieve financial independence and retire early. Good luck on your journey. If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe. It would really help my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.